Hey guys, week 11, Miss Moore here. The next group of words that we have, 51 through 55, are all conflicts. Now conflicts can be divided into two types. We have external conflicts and we have internal conflicts. Internal conflicts are those like the first one, man versus self. Man versus self is where the character's main problem exists within him or herself. So the book Hatchet, here's the example of man versus self when Brian doubts that he will be able to survive in the wild. So he's doubting himself. So that's man versus self. This picture shows a guy hitting himself in the face. Number 52 is man versus man. It is a conflict of one person against another. In the same book, Hatchet, there's man versus man when Brian observes his mother having an affair with another man. He gets very mad at his mother and he gets mad at the person who's having an affair with him. And then of course he's having a man versus self problem because now he's wondering if he should keep a secret. So man versus man, it's not just man versus man, it's man versus woman, woman versus woman, woman versus man, girl versus boy. I think you get the idea. So man versus man. It's an external conflict. Number 53 is man versus nature, which is a dramatic struggle between a character and something that is caused by nature. Here we have a picture of a forest fire, which is caused, well, it can be caused by people, but it can also be caused by nature. Here we have a tornado, completely caused by nature. External force, if you will notice. Here's a picture of Brian from Hatchet where he got stuck by a porcupine. So that's nature. Animals, weather, bad situations caused by nature. So number 55 is man versus society. It's when a character has a conflict or a problem with some element of society, the school, the law, etc. Here's a picture, and of course it's external conflict, where in Hatchet, Brian has to go to court with his mother and father, and there's a custody, and he's upset with the lawyers and the judge, and he's not happy about what happened. So that's man versus society. There's people demonstrating. So number 51, and our last word, is man versus machine. The reason I did this one last is because anything that doesn't fit into the other conflicts, man versus man, man versus nature, man versus self, man versus society, fits into man versus machine. It's a catch-all conflict. So man versus machine is defined for you guys as a character against a man-made entity and may possess artificial intelligence. So just think about it. Here's a picture of a machine and it's man-made. Here's an example from Hatchet and man versus technology. After the pilot passes away, Brian has to fly a plane which he doesn't know how to fly. So man versus machine is a catch-all for all the other external conflicts that don't fit into one of the other ones nicely. There you go, week 11.